is one of the hottest heat waves right now. And the most important point is, if you wait till you're thirsty, it's already too late. I'm Zeinab. I'm the pharmacist from PillSorted, and I'm going to explain one of the most common health hazards during a heat wave, and that is dehydration. I'll talk about what dehydration means, what are the things that we need to consider, and what's the best way to help ourselves not to get dehydrated. So dehydration in simple terms means you lose more liquids than you're actually taking in. In the hot weather, the culprit is actually sweating. So sweating is your body's mechanism to help stave off the heat, and what it does, it makes the blood vessels quite widen and it helps evaporate more liquids from your skin, and that's how you sweat and that's how your body gets cooler. When you're getting dehydrated, the volume of your blood drops. So that means your heart needs to work much faster, because if it doesn't work really fast, your blood pressure can fall. And that's where the symptoms of dizziness and fainting come with dehydration. The other important thing is your kidneys need a lot of liquid as well, because they need to constantly be taking out the waste from your blood flow. If you don't have enough liquids in your body, the kidneys can be damaged. So constant dehydration causes kidney problems. For the most vulnerable people that need to be extra careful, most important group are children and babies, especially because they can dehydrate really fast. We've got a whole separate video dedicated to children's dehydration. The other one is elderly, because their thirst signal is not as strong as it is, and they become dehydrated without realizing it. If somebody's got an active work outdoors and it is quite sunny, that's another risk factor that can cause dehydration. People on certain medications can become more at risk of dehydration. So water tablets, as we call it, the ones that make you go to the toilet more often, they can cause dehydration, as well as some of the medications that can affect your body temperature and can affect your thirst signal. So these can make you more susceptible to dehydration as well. So what are the best things that we can do to prevent dehydration happening? One is make sure you drink plenty, more like a schedule on an hourly thing instead of waiting to feel thirsty, okay? Especially if you're planning to do something outdoors, make sure that you drink plenty of liquids beforehand, okay? Now, don't get me wrong, going outdoors, being in the sun, having activities is great for your health. You know, it makes you feel better. Exercise and activities are fantastic. We definitely want to carry on doing them. It's just that to make sure that we do them safely. The other one is, if it's the hottest times in the day, so in the UK is usually around 11 a.m. to 3 to 4 p.m. That's the time that you want to play either outside in the shades or stay indoors, okay? And the other one is, other than drinking plenty of fluids, eat food that are higher in liquid content as well. A good example is there's plenty of fruits and vegetables like watermelon, cucumber. They're more than 90% water basically. They're great to keep you hydrated. Foods that are less greasy, or soups or salads, these are colder and cooler. They can help you keep well hydrated. For your body to be able to keep the liquids in, having it a small and steady amounts throughout the day is really important. It helps your body absorb the liquids better rather than having a large amount all in once. Things like rehydration sachets or diarrhea light are really good too, because you do lose salt as well. So the salt and sugar, or the electrolytes that the body needs to create that isotonic, are really important ones to help replenish your body with as well. And don't go for too sugary or too caffeinated, because they can make you more thirsty. How does your weight affect getting dehydrated? When you're overweight, you have a higher risk of becoming dehydrated. And the other thing is, if you're on GLP medications or Mounjaro and Wegovy and it's in the heat waves, you really want to make sure that you keep hydrated, because these can dampen your thirst signal. So you might not feel that you're thirsty even though that you're dehydrated. So have a visual to help encourage you carry on drinking, okay? Also, if you're on GLP medications and you have side effects like feeling sick or actually vomiting or diarrhea, these will cause more loss of fluid as well. So again, make sure that you drink plenty of liquids and you keep hydrated, okay? In general, these are guidelines by the MHRA and the NHS. You want to make sure that where you're in, so the room that you're in, has got an airflow in it. Try to keep cool throughout the day as much as possible. If you're feeling that you come home and you're really hot, you want to remove all of the unnecessary clothing, okay? So jackets, socks, have breathable and cotton, light colored, especially if you're going outside, so those reflect the sun and they don't make you get really hot. And the other important thing is when you come back home, you can use a water spray or a sponge to cool down your skin, okay? Or a damp cloth. That'll really help keep you cool. What are the things that you need to look out for? If you see that you're not going for a wee for a long time, or your urine has changed color and it's got quite dark, if you feel really dizzy or tired or confused, or you feel that your heart is beating really fast, or you see this in anyone else, so if you feel that their heart is beating fast or they're getting breathless, especially if you've given a half an hour time from getting out of the hot and cooling down, this is still carrying on, that's the time that you want to call and get it checked. Okay, so as a recap, dehydration is one of the most important things that we need to be mindful of during a heat wave. Make sure that you drink plenty of liquids and try to keep cool as much as possible. If you've got any questions, feel free to reach out to us, subscribe to our channel, and we'll have a lot of good advice around sun protection and heat during this couple of days. Thank you.